究極進化インペリアルドラゴン
What's up guys, this is Jason Undisputed 22 back here again, this time with another video. And I know I haven't been filming uploading videos for a while now because I was really busy. I had a new job and my schedule and my time all changed completely. So now I'm back again, but this time with a new schedule. I will definitely still be uploading more videos because I definitely want this YouTube channel to continue. So for my subscribers, thank you guys so much for still staying subscribed to me. I will definitely be posting more soon in the future. And yeah, so today's video will be a deck list profile sharing about my blue Imperialdramon Digimon deck. Yes, I mentioned in my previous video that I was going to do a deck list sharing of my blue deck, Imperialdramon deck. So yeah, let's get on to the deck. So for Tamers, let's start with Tamers first. Tamers, we run 3 Ken Davis and 2 Taichi and Matt. Ken Davis, obvious reasons why, because he prevents you from getting memory locked, and on play you can check the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 blue and green Digimon from among them to your hand, then return the rest on the bottom of the deck. Then for Taichi and Matt, why Taichi and Matt? I choose Taichi and Matt is because most of the time you are guaranteed that 2 memory. If you don't know what Taichi and Matt does is just at the start of your turn, if your opponent has a level 6 or higher Digimon on the field, you get +2 memory. So that skill most of the time will work on maybe turn 2 or at most turn 4, if you think about it, because if you're playing against yellow, they will definitely have a level 6 or higher. They're definitely gonna make sure they get that Lord Nightmon out as fast as possible. So by using this, you are definitely getting their 2 memory. And the second effect is pretty good as well. Second effect is if your Omnimon breaks an additional security. So basically your Omnimon swings for a double breaker, and we are running Omnimon in this deck. So I mean, it's a blue deck, so definitely. So these are my Tamers. Next, for option cards, we just run 6 option cards. And we have 2 Freezing Breath and 4 Hammer Spark. Hammer Spark, obvious reasons, is a staple, +1 memory. Check Insecurity, +2 memory. Then for Freezing Breath is a 7 cost card, but it's really useful because its effect is you can bounce one of your opponent's Digimon back to your hand and drop all the Digisource from underneath to the drop zone. So yeah, just 2 copies is enough. You don't want to run as many because this card sometimes is a brick. Like, it's best to check it in security, but sometimes if you have this card in your hand and you want to get rid of something really bad, you just give your opponent the 7 memory. So yeah, these are our option cards. Next, we are going to the Digimon. Digimon for our level 3s, pretty simple. So we have 4 Elecmons, 3 Gobumon, and 4 Demi-Vmons. Sorry, 4 Vmons. Elecmon, it's a cheap cost 2 to call, and it's a vanilla 3k power, 0 cost to evolve, same for Gobumon. And for Vmon, it's very simple. It has 2k 1000 power, which is slightly low, 3 cost normal call, and it's a free cost to evolve. And the most important thing, it has jamming. Yes, Imperialdramon, for those who don't know, Imperialdramon decks relies on jamming, so it is very important. His only skill is jamming, and it is a rare card. It is so good. This card is really good. You can go with early rush with this card in the early game. So this is our level 3s, just 11 level 3s. Next, for our level 4s, we play quite a few level 4s, so let's go through them. We have 4 Grizzlymon, 4 XVmon, 3 Lobomon, 1 I'm not sure what's the name, and 2 Gorillamon. So let's go through them. Grizzlymon, blocker, obvious reasons why you will play. XVmon has an interesting skill is when Digivolve, you can choose a level 4 lower Digimon from on your field and unsuspend it, which basically means restand. If you don't know what it means, so basically, what you will normally do is you will, let's say if you have like a level 3 on the field, then you will hardcore Vmon on the field, then it goes to your opponent's turn. If your opponent doesn't kill the Vmon, you can just swing with security for it, and he has jamming so he doesn't die. Then next you evolve the XVmon, then the XVmon skill will trigger, so restanding the Vmon again, so you can go for another swing, or you can just stand it to prevent your opponent from attacking it. So that's the reason why we play for XVmon. Then for Lobomon is an interesting choice because but why I run Lobomon? Because Lobomon actually can end games. If you don't know what Lobomon does, Lobomon is basically you can use one of your tamers as a Digivolution cost and Digivolve it on top of your tamer and push it on top. So for example, you have a tamer sitting in your tamer zone, you get a Lobomon in hand, you can just pay 2 memory to evolve it on top of your tamer and move it in front. And the best part about it is it's not a hardcore, it's an evolve, so you can straight away swing with the Lobomon that you evolve on top of the tamer. That's why I run 3 of it. You don't know how many times Lobomon has won me games in matches or tournaments. Lobomon is really good, so we play 3 copies. Then 1 copy of this is basically a Gorillamon, but it has blocker. Yep, basically, and blocker, and when he attacks, -2 memory. So and the best part is it's a 1 cost blocker. It's very cheap. I only play 1. I might increase it to 2, maybe 3, not sure. Then we have Gorillamon. Gorillamon is basically your vanilla 1 chip, 1 cost to evolve, 6k power. So these are our level 4s. So our level 5s is very simple. We just play 4 Imperialdramon and 4 Digimon. Imperialdramon, obvious reasons why it's so good. It has jamming, plus when he swings, it has an inheritable skill is when he swings, if your Digimon has Imperialdramon in the name, you can unsuspend it after he attacks. So just such a good card. There's no reason not to play 4 Imperialdramon. It's your main level 5 you want to go into. And for the next one is Digimon. Digimon is your only green Digimon that you run in the deck, and it has jamming and piercing as well, and no inheritable skill, but it's still a good card to have. It's green, so you can change it out with Ken Davis. And the reason why we run both of these two is because your Imperialdramon relies on them as much, but involving Imperialdramon on Imperialdramon is so much more worth than involving Imperialdramon on top of Digimon, and for obvious reasons why. So to those people who play this deck, you should probably know why. So yep. Then for our level 6s, we only run 4, and what other level 6 is there to run other than Imperialdramon, the big daddy himself. So if you don't know what Imperialdramon does, it's basically it's normally a 5 cost to play to evolve into, but if you are evolving on top of a Imperialdramon or a Digimon, you can make the cost to 3. So basically you are evolving on top, instead of 5 you evolve on top of them for 3. Then Imperialdramon has this the reason why it's so strong is because 1, it has jamming as well, and another thing is when Digivolving, unsuspend all of your Digimon with jamming. Yes, you heard that right. He unsuspends every single one of your Digimon with jamming. So let's say if you have a Digimon on the field, you swing with it, jamming or penetrate, up to you. Then you evolve your Imperialdramon on top of a Imperialdramon. Your Imperialdramon you have on the field, you evolve it to Imperialdramon. Before that, you will most probably swing with the Imperialdramon first. so that he's rested. After he's rested, you just unsuspend him, evolve it into Imperialdramon. Imperialdramon skill stands all jamming. So you have basically you already swing twice with 2 jamming units, and when you digivolve it, you can swing again for another 3 times. Why 3 times? 1. So just now was 2, then this is 3, then Imperialdramon will be 4. Then Imperialdramon inheritable skill. If I Imperialdramon's inheritable skill, restand the Imperialdramon. So total, you can swing for 5 attacks. If you have another jamming Digimon on the field, or if let's say you have by himself Imperialdramon. So what we'll do is you will Imperialdramon swing, evolve to Imperialdramon, Imperialdramon skill, restand, Imperialdramon swing, then inheritable skill, restand. So you'll be swinging minimum 3 times with Imperialdramon on top of Imperialdramon, which is really good. It's such a strong card. And one thing for those who don't know, Imperialdramon is one of my favorite Digimons. I love Imperialdramon to death. One thing is because it's a dragon, obviously reason why. And I love the artwork on this Imperialdramon. It looks so sick. It's literally the best artwork among all the Imperialdramons. You know, there's like I think there's like only one other art, but this art is beautiful. I love this art, and Imperialdramon is like I said, one of my favorite Digimons, and I really hope they do release the other forms of Imperialdramon in the near future, which is the Paladin mode and the Fighter mode. I really hope we get the Fighter mode as soon as possible. For Fighter mode, most probably might be a level 6 as well, because Imperialdramon Dragon mode and Fighter mode is basically the same level. They are mega level Digimons. So yep, this is our only level 6 we play. And lastly, our level 7s. What other level 7 is there to play other than the big daddy himself, Omnimon, Megamon, whatever you want to call him? Yes, we run 2 copies of Omegamon, Omnimon. Why? Because this guy is so good. By the way, this is the BT5 version. Omnimon is not the BT1 Omnimon, so do take note of that. And if you don't know what this Omnimon does, excuse me, basically is when digivolving, his first skill is Blitz. This Digimon can attack your opponent even if they have 1 or more memory, which means, let's say you evolve, let's say your Imperialdramon has stopped swinging already and they left with maybe no security and no blockers. So you evolve the Imperialdramon to Omnimon skill. He can attack your opponent when he has 1 or more memory. Most probably you'll be giving your opponent memory already, because it's not cheap to evolve. He costs 4, but for a level 7, 4 cost to evolve is really reasonable normally, because normally level 7s you will normally cost 6 or minimum 5 to evolve. So Omnimon for level 7, 4 memory is actually really reasonable. And his second skill is unsuspend this Digimon and straight away attack with it. So basically what he means is this guy is your ultimate finisher. So once your opponent has nothing else, just evolve it on top of it, no matter how much memory you have right now. Like for, let's say you evolve your Imperialdramon, you have 0 memory, you evolve Imperialdramon to Omnimon, you give your opponent 4 memory. But the thing is, before you give your opponent 4 memory, it's after you give your opponent 4 memory, you can straight away swing with the Omnimon, so to finish the game or to get rid of any high power Digimon you don't like. So yep, that's really what's Omnimon. Oh, and he has one last effect is, if this Digimon would be destroyed by an effect, you can Soul Blast level 6 Digimon from your Digisoul, and he remains on the field. Yep, you heard it right. So he can protect himself by removing a level 6, and he can swing after you evolve it and give your opponent memory. So yep, this Omnimon, for my opinion, this is the best Omnimon to play. You don't want to play any other Omnimons. Although some people might argue that the level that the what was that? The BT1 Omnimon is better, but for me, my opinion, I find this Omnimon to be better because this Omnimon is a game ender card. The BT1 Omnimon is good, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't guarantee you a swing after you evolve it. Once you evolve it, you're straight away giving your opponent memory. The only good thing about him is that he destroys all Digimon with the same name that you chose on the field. So in my opinion, this Omnimon is better. Yes, and look at that. We have two alternate arts here. This is the one with the Legion made with the what was that? Omnimon Zwart. Yep, and this one is the Legion made with the Chaos Gallamon? Yes, I think wait. Yep, this is the one with the Legion with the Chaos Gallamon. Chaos Gallamon will be here. Then this one is the one with the Omnizor. Omnizor will be here. So yep. This is only level 7, and just we can mention this, since you're playing Taichi and Matt, if let's say your opponent still has security, he's swinging for 2 security. So yep, there's a reason why, more reason why you will want to run Omnimon, and why I run Taichi and Matt in my Tamers. So yep. And lastly, of course, we cannot forget the Digitamas. Digitamas, very simple. 1 Upamon, 4 Demi-Vmons. Simple reason why, they both give you pluses. Upamon, if when attacking, if your opponent has a Digimon with Digivolution Source, draw 1. Simple. And for Demi-Vmon is when you attack, if your Digimon has jamming, you draw 1. So there is no loss here. Your Digitamas literally just gives you +1 every time you swing. So yep, that's the reason why. So yep, that's the deck list. Let me go through some deck cards you might want to run in your deck here. So some deck cards would be Sora and Joe, the blue tamer, because the skill is when you attack. The first skill is when your opponent has the start of your turn, if your opponent has a Digimon with no Digivolution Source, you +2 memory. So most of the time you'll be guaranteed a +2 memory. Then the second effect is when once per turn when your Digimon attacks, you can rest this tamer. Then choose an opponent's Digimon and remove 2 Digivolution Source from under it. So basically, and one thing, this deck does do multiple attacks. So when you attack, you basically soul blasting everything from your opponent's Digimon, but you have to tap him, of course. So basically, you need to have like more than one, and most of the time you will be getting the 2 memory. But the reason why I don't run this is because I prefer Taichi and Matt. Taichi and Matt most of the time do guarantees you the 2 memory, unlike this card. And I find Taichi and Matt to be more valuable because of the 2 security attacks. So yep, this is one. Another one is Bancho Stingmon. Bancho Stingmon is also a green Digimon and is also a level 6. So if you don't know what Bancho Stingmon does, basically he has penetrate, and when he attacks a Digimon with 12k or more DP, he gets power +7000. So he's from a 9000, he becomes a 16,000 DP Digimon. That is almost, in fact, that is the highest power you can go right now when you're facing against an opponent Digimon. So 12k or more DP is basically your opponent's level 6 or level 7. So yeah, and do take note one thing is that he's a green Digimon. So if you are playing him, you only can evolve him on top of your Dino-Vmon. So if you have Imperialdramon, you cannot evolve Imperialdramon to him because he is a green. He only evolves on green. So you have to take note of that. Then lastly, you can run, like I said, more of these guys, blockers, and Gorillamons for if you want more cheaper cost to evolve. Then Gobumon, and lastly you can run one of my favorite cards. I don't really play anymore, but it's quite a shame to play, and that is the green Imperialdramon. Well, and because it's Imperialdramon, most probably you will run it anyway, and same effect as the blue Imperialdramon. If you evolve it on the Dino-Vmon and the Imperialdramon cost become 3, then his skill is when he deletes an opponent's Digimon, you can reset him. Yep, that is basically it. And but one thing bad about him is he does not have jamming. So if you penetrate, let's say if you swing upon a Digimon, you penetrate him, he opens a 12k power DP or higher, you are gonna die. So that's the reason why I don't run him anymore. But if I would do love to find, like, maybe squeeze in one space just for him, because he's Imperialdramon. This is the bad version of Imperialdramon, by the way. This is the virus version. He has not appeared in the movies yet, or the anime yet. Although his fighter, oh wait, he did appear in the movie here. I think it was the movie. Was it the movie? I can't remember. Yeah, he appeared in the movie and he changed to the fighter mode. So I do hope we do get the fighter mode of the virus version as well in the future. Let's see. So yep. So these are all the tech cards you might run. You might consider running. So yep, that is all, guys. That is all for the deck profile and the tech cards you might want to run. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is my deck profile of my Imperialdramon deck. I hope you enjoy. And I do have another Digimon deck right here, right now. But I'll be doing a deck preview, deck sharing and preview as well. So please do stay tuned for that. I'm not gonna say what color. I'll just let you to guess what color is it in the comments section below. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, guys. Let me know what you think of my deck profile. Do I need to improve it? Do you agree with my cards that I use? Do you think it's a good deck list? Please just let me know in the comments. I really do appreciate comments and comments below in the comment section below. And please do like and subscribe to my channel for more videos from me. This is Jason. So thank you guys so much for watching. This is Jason _22 signing off.